I really see yoga, movement, nutrition, wellness as really foundational for students to be successful academically and in life. Our students really love yoga, and it's the one time in the day where you could hear a pin drop, on the floor. It's a way to really help them calm down when the classroom's getting too noisy or rowdy, focus on a technique or a test or a task, things like that. And, it really helps them be able to, focus and complete the task, concentrate on it enough to get to the end of it. Yoga has been revolutionary in this, low-income minority population. It is definitely not something that they have access to outside of the building, so it's really important that we find ways to make it accessible to them. I think that students almost immediately connect to yoga, but they almost immediately connect, and then you can get almost a 30 to 40 minute class, a real yoga class done. Even with the youngest students, once sort of they learn the flow and they get more confident, and children in general connect very quickly to yoga. I have a lot of stories from parents that, their children have come home and taught them certain things, like when parents are getting really mad at their children, children will say, I think you need to do some brain buttons, mommy, or you need to do some bunny breathing so that you can get, calm before we talk about that. If all children practiced yoga, we would have a much calmer environment. Children would be able to interact and communicate in more effective ways because they would know how to identify their own frustration or their own elevated energy and have tools to calm themselves down and focus and concentrate on, the task at hand or engaging in a conversation. Ready Set Yoga could be a great way for our students to have very specific exercises or techniques that they go to and to have a common language across the school, so everybody's talking about the same poses in the same way, or we have a really specific way to differentiate as they go from the primary school to the intermediate school, so that everybody's using that language in the same way, that they're communicating that same language to parents, and that sort of we're all joint and uniform. So it's easier for children to continue to access those techniques as they go up in the years. It is helpful to have yoga in any school environment because it gives teachers and children tools to control their emotions, regulate their own mood, and focus and engage and concentrate in ways that wouldn't otherwise be possible.